Hi, I'm Daniel Root, and I'm the author of Sauna Detoxification using Niacin following the recommended protocol of Dr. David E. Root. And today I'd like to show you how to unbox and set up the newest Sun Stream Mini EHS sauna. Now, this sauna is the perfect size for most apartments, condos, and even closets. And it comes palletized in a very compact format, and you will need to remove it from the pallet, obviously, to get it set up. So I'm taking it apart here, and then I'm going to take it over to an apartment where we're going to be doing a detoxification retreat with Daniel Root. This apartment is going to be something that is set up for people to come to Sacramento to work with me directly to go through our detoxification program. So let's get started. Today we're going to set up this Evolve Mini from Sun Stream Saunas, and it's about 32.5 by 35 inches square, and it is about 67 inches tall. And these are the perfect size saunas for apartments, as you'll see here shortly. Right now I brought the box up to the front porch area, and then we're going to unbox and set things up, get them staged on the outside of the apartment, and then I'll show you how easy it is to actually assemble and start to use this wonderful sauna. Comes really well packed, and you're going to want to make sure that all of the components look good, nothing's damaged. There's the box of chocolate sheets. Box of chocolate sheets. This is going to have the feet I'm going to put on the bottom. It also comes with a Sun Stream branded towel. It's got cup holders. It even comes with a sauna hat, dry brush. But more importantly, I need to get to these felt feet. All right, we've unboxed and staged all of the parts to this, and I have the floorboard down here in the position that it's going to end up in. And I've already put the felt feet at the bottom so that it's going to slide easier and it's not going to ruin hardwood floors. So you can see a picture on the screen of what that looked like. Now let's go ahead and get the sidewall with the control panel. Make sure the cords don't get trapped underneath. And I like to let the wall lean up against a wall because I'm doing this myself. And I should add that the Sun Stream Mini is the only sauna that I will say is okay to be assembling by yourself. I've done this so many times that I know that a single person who's able is actually capable of doing this themselves. So tongue and groove technology here to make those stay together. And that's how easy that was. Now we're going to do the front glass wall. I use my knee to keep that sidewall up. And there we go. So now we have the three sides, and it is time to start looking at the power cords. So I'm going to pick up my other camera here, and we're going to record the interior. And you'll be able to see now the far infrared panels there. Each need to be plugged into the control box. And that is the floor. It's a heated tile. And notice the stainless steel drip pan. That's a new feature on this newer model of the Sun Stream Mini. So I'm going to go ahead and get all those connections made, and we'll pick up with the front their door, and then we'll be pretty much able to test it. Now, as you can see, I've got all of the plugs that can be plugged in at this point. So they are all plugged in now. The yellow cord runs to the bench, and you'll see that in just a little bit. Okay, so we've got the 3 walls set up, and we've got the electrical plugged into this point. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring in the side with the door. Now we want to make sure the power cord goes inside. So take care of that before we put this on. And again, tongue and groove, get everything lined up. There we go. All right. Now we're going to have a doorknob to put on before we're done, but I'm going to also get the roof. Okay. Now you'll notice there's this power connector here, and there's one in the very back corner. So this is the way that this is going to go on. Slide this across the top and let that drop into place. And then on this end, we're going to need to connect the controller. Alrighty. When everything's lined up, it should drop right on down. Alright, so positive. There we go. Okay, just the final connections and then the bench. Now would be a good time to put the door handle on. So just unscrew the 2 sides. This comes in the box with the tchotchkes. So it has 2 nylon gaskets, 1 for each side. And we'll just tighten that bad boy down. There we go. All right. Okay, time to finish plugging in all the rest of these power cords. And then we'll have to take off the grate from this side. And this is so you can get the bench in. Okay, you're going to need to take both of the grates from the back. They're just held on with magnets. Okay, we're now going to put the leg warmer in. This is for your calves. So this is part of the bench. And we'll plug in the final power cord. All right. Now, I'm putting the reinforced foot grate on top of the foot heater, and this is another improvement over the original Mini Sun Stream. so you can actually step on that. All right. Okay, now before we finish assembling the bench, we need to make sure that we have the power cord plugged in. And this is the second to last cord that we're going to deal with. The yellow connector on the bench will be the last one we need to work with. And so we'll be able to plug this in and test it out. Now it's got a special plug. There's only one place that it can go. And there's a little hole in the back that is for the cord to be pushed through. And I'll just pull the remainder out. And I got a plug right there for it. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and finish with the bench. That little yellow cord right there needs to be plugged in. And it's best to do that before you put it on. All right, now it's a little tricky to get this bench in there, but it's designed with a tongue, or at least a cutout. So now that we've got the bench plugged in, everything is good to go, I'm going to plug it in and we'll test this thing. Okay, so we're going to power it up. Okay, so as you can see, when it powered up, it came up with some presets, but it's also reflecting the Celsius. So in order to change this, which is a new feature on the Sun Stream Mini, you hold down the plus and the minus. And now we've got Fahrenheit. And there you have it. We just need to put those grates back on. And voila, easy peasy.